5th game now unbeaten in a row, but not the points that I imagine you would have wanted from the game.
No, we certainly wanted the 3 today. It wasn't to be. Frustrating afternoon. As I said before, patience, and we were running out of patience in the end, and we were looking for a little bit of magic. We had the opportunities and certainly didn't take them.
Do you feel you had the clear-cut opportunities to take all 3 today?
Well, overall we had the majority of them, yeah, definitely, without a doubt. We knew that they'd come here and pack 5 in midfield, and they did, and they've not even entered our box in the second half for 45 minutes, so that would have been intrusion, I think, if they'd have got in there. So it's frustrating. Carl Nicks had a wonderful opportunity in the first half. I was a little bit critical of my strikers and the wide areas today, because I felt that, but that's probably a little bit of frustration as well, because we had enough balls in the box to have taken opportunities, but we certainly didn't look sharp enough in and around the box.
The frustration you talked about there, obviously mirrored in the fact that you took both of your starting strikers off. How do you felt that Kyle Perry and Blair Stewart did?
But they did just as good, definitely. But we looked a little bit laboured in that area, so we're looking to freshen that up, and obviously I felt Andy Burgess made me a good impression when he went on. Ryan struggled today to get into the game, and it's not like the little fella, he worked sporadically, but Louis, his distribution at times was frustrating, but the other day he was wonderful, and today again it was back to the drawing board at times, because he was beating people but then he should have released it, and so, you know, it's a learning curve. He's a young man still, and obviously Ryan, you know, by his standards, can make more of an impression. That's
the front end of the pitch. At the back end, it's another clean sheet, which, you know, as a forward defender, you must be pleased with.
Well, they've not had a shot second half, so, and Alan's got cold. So positives there, positives to take out of it, but I'm frustrated, and obviously we would like to have had the 3 points.
9th place, 6 points off the playoff at the minute. Say to most managers, if you're in 9th place, it doesn't exactly sound like, you know, a playoff place, does it exactly? But where do you think this leaves your push for that last playoff spot?
Well, it's been a frustrating day but nothing's changed, and I've been analysing that since the end of the whistle, and analysing where we are. So nothing's changed in terms of points and advantage. We've still got some huge games here to play. So in respect of numerical ascendancy, nothing's changed in that fact. It's just that today we'd like to have the 3 points.
Sounds like it's going to be a very evenly matched game on Tuesday night against York, doesn't it?
Well, I've seen, you know, just been looking at York stats there, and obviously, you know, they've a point at Altrincham, but you know, they're not on a run that they'll be proud of. We've had 5 unbeaten, so I'll take that as a positive. But likewise, as I say, I still demand more.
Disappointing reaction from the fans at the end of the game?
They're as frustrated as I am, and I respect that, no problem. You know, but what I will say is that, you know, I don't want that to affect the players. You know, I understand their frustration and respect it, and they're entitled to their opinion 100%. But you know, I still think that encouragement and obviously getting behind the players is the way forward. And obviously, you know, that wasn't to be today. They showed their frustration because we didn't win. I'm frustrated. I want to shout and scream, but we need to make sure the players are fully encouraged and supported, and they will be, because the fans are good fans here. But likewise, as I say, you know, the encouragement can be a positive.
And Tuesday can't come quick enough now, can it?
No, you know, we make sure that it's an interesting equation there, because we've got certainly selection problem, because I felt that up front we were laboured today, and I'm looking to see who's fit, and ultimately in front of goal we must be more positive.
Could James Bay come back?
He might do. It's probably a bit too early for him, I think.
Thank you for your time,
David. Point. Not enough, is it, at this stage of the season? Home game against Tamworth?
Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying, and it's frustrating, isn't it? We would love to have had the 3. Certainly in the second half we've had enough ball, and I felt there were some good performances, but likewise there was some in front of goal we wasn't sharp enough.
Yeah, well, I don't think their keeper's had a difficult save to make, which is extraordinary when you think of the amount of chances he created just a week ago.
Yeah, and that's where I've been critical today, and I feel that obviously strikers looked off the pace, and I felt that their defenders, you know, I'll give them credit as well. They came here for the point and have gone home with it. Frustrates me, frustrates the crowd, and I said that before the game, didn't I? That they'll come here to do that, and fair play to them. They've come here and got the point. You know, I felt that they've won the World Cup at the end because they've got their point, and I respect that, because as a defender, previous, you know, I'd have gone away home, and I said that teams will come here and try to frustrate the fans, and they certainly did at times. I've got to be honest, the referee today was, I don't know where his watch went. every opportunity they had to slow it down, and I question whether his judgment was right on his timekeeping, because 3 minutes was nowhere near. There was 5 substitutions there today, and the goalkeeper certainly wasted a hell of a lot of time and slowed it down. And professionalism, you call it, I don't mind that.
Well, he was doing that within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, so we asked the referee, but he was insufficient with his timekeeping, I would say, and I felt that frustrated the crowd, and it got to them, didn't it?
Would you put? You mentioned earlier you put the lack of clear-cut chances down to the strikers. Does it sort of lay at their feet rather than others?
No. I felt we were poor in wide areas today. Don't keep putting balls in for the sake of it. I'm not looking for a cross count, but I'm looking for important crosses at the right areas. So no, I felt that we could contribute more in wide areas, but Kyle was at a one-on-one with a goalkeeper, and he allowed the boy to get back in, and that was a glorious chance. Carl Nix has had a great chance in the first half, where it's probably easier to miss. It's easier to score than miss, and he was dumbfounded by it. But no, I felt that there was a few good balls in the box from good areas in the first half, and we were second in the box to it. We wasn't on the move, and that's why I've been critical of the strikers today. There
are certain positives you can take from this game, but are they not the sort of positives that you'd almost take earlier on in the season, whereas now you don't care about them? It's just about scraping a win any old way, isn't it? Yeah,
David, you're in the game long enough. We know that if that's the first 5 games of the season, you go, oh, we're going to win the league. It's not that case. We've got 10 games left. We must make sure we capitalise on it. But
you need to win about 8 or 9 of those, don't you?
Well, we're 6 points off. Nothing's changed today. Nothing's changed regarding that last place, which is where the bundle's for, isn't it? And at the end of the day, Luton have got a victory today. They've sneaked a 1-0 win. Rushden are performing very well at the moment, extremely well. And the teams above them are 2 and a throw-in. So there's a group of players there, teams that are vying for that position.
And you've still got a chance.
Yeah, of course you have, yeah. I mean, nothing has changed in that. It's still 6 points, so we've got to play them teams in and around us, and they're going to be the games that it's going to be important till we win.
Like Tuesday.
Like Tuesday, yes.
Look forward to it. Thanks a lot, David.
Thank you.